outfit really ain't an outfit without their shoes. And we ain't gonna start a man and woman shoe war over here. We keep going shoes all over. These shoes were made for walking, all right? Paul says in verse 14, there are shoes that if you wear them and you don't take them off, they will address a major issue of your spiritual warfare in your life. There's a certain pair of shoes that if you wear them and you just, because if y'all remember that there are 3 parts of the armor that goes with you everywhere, all the time. Having, the verb having, to be, all the time, meaning having, meaning everywhere you go, you have it. Your belt, you always have on. Your breastplate, you always take with you. Your shoes, you always go. The other 3, you pick up as you go along the way because it says taking, taking, taking. Verse 15 says, your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Shod means what you have on. That's all it means. So we don't have to get deep, theological, theoretical. Shod means just what you have on. He says, on your feet ought to be some footwear, and this footwear is preparation for the gospel of peace. But he's saying now when we get dressed, man, you got to have some shoes on, because basically you're going to be doing some running and standing, and you got to be firm. You got to wear some shoes. You can't. I remember when we grew up, we used to go out there barefoot. Boy, if I touch anything barefooted now, I'll be like, ah. The Greek word for preparation means readiness. I think, and what's the name? Alex's Bible, it says readiness. So the Greek word means readiness. That means you will be ready for the devil if you got your shoes on. That's right. That means standing firm. You ready. Yes. You know how when boxers stand there, they got their shoes on. You know they spend more time tying their shoes up than they do on any part of their outfit. Boxers make sure, they make sure their feet are ready. Yes. Yes. If you notice in any event, in any sport, one of the most important things in the sport is their shoes. Yes. Yes. You'll be ready for his attacks if you're wearing your shoes. Because you know he's coming. So the title, and y'all are wondering when he's going to come with the title again. The title of the message is you'll lose without your shoes.
Without your shoes.
Amen. Amen. You will lose without your shoes. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. If your feet are shod with, if your feet are shod, if your feet have your shoes on, then you're automatically prepared. You will be in readiness mode. You know when you get in readiness mode and you know, that's why I say you'll be in your stance. You know your shoes are firm. I don't know how many of y'all grew up, you got to fight. First thing you do, I'm never going to do while girls say, kick the shoes off. No, you keep them on. But what it was is finding the most steady, firm stance for this war that I'm getting ready to deal with. To understand what he's saying and why he's saying this, you must understand that now back in the days of the Roman days, the soldiers had shoes like football players wear today. Their shoes had cleats. That's where cleats came from. Okay, cleats are, we all know, they're spikes. They come out of the shoe, the bottom of the shoe. Cleats are spikes. And the purpose of the spikes is to give them sure-footedness, to keep them stationary in a battle. And and conflict. So the soldier was already ready, and he wouldn't easily be knocked out or knocked down. He was in his stance. When they went out to war, it gave him sure-footedness when he was under attack. That's why the shoes had spikes. Now, when he's saying having your feet shod, he's talking about positioning yourself in a stationary position. Remember, stand in a stationary position for when the devil comes in the evil day. That's right. So after we got the truth and we got the breastplate, he said, peace is putting yourself in a stationary position for when that evil day comes. Because he's coming, the devil is coming in that evil day. And we've all faced that evil day before. Some of us just faced it very recently. And if we weren't standing, we got beat down. Some of us faced that evil day. See, he can't knock you over or knock you out. He can't knock you off your feet. Or he can't knock you down. He can't knock your socks off. Because what you have on him is you become stationary. You can bob and weave.
All right.
You can bounce back.
All right.
Okay? Because see, the cleats has sunk itself in deep. In deep it has a very deep meaning in this sentence. Meaning the cleats have sunk themselves in deep, giving you a sure-footedness. You're ready. And we all know that there's various levels to be knocked over by this evil one. We've all been knocked over in a lot of various levels. Circumstances have knocked you over. Situations have knocked you over. Finances have knocked you over. Job situations have knocked you over. We get knocked over all the time. We get swung at and knocked over all the time. That's coming. We can't avoid it. And the thing is, other people have knocked you over. But we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. It has removed you from the place. What's knocking you over doesn't mean it has removed you from the place of stability. He has told us over and over and over and over and over and over again in this verse, stand. Don't allow the enemy to move you in a place of instability. In verse 15, he's telling us that we need shoes on which cleats to hold you steady when you're under attack. And what God wants to do in your life is He wants to create stability. Stability. Listen to that word, stability. Now we're talking in the spiritual realm. We're using the physical analogy, so let's go. Somebody go. Now I don't think y'all heard me.
Yes, yes.
What God wants is stability.
Yes.
And boy, circumstances sure can make you waver on your stability. Now I wish I could tell you that now that you've given your life to Jesus, you become saved and you're a Christian now, I really wish I could tell you that you won't be attacked. But if I did that, I'll go back to the belt and I'll be telling you a lie. Okay? Matter of fact, sometimes you really haven't seen hard until you became a Christian. Right. Sometimes you really haven't seen an attack until you give your life to Jesus. Because once you meet Jesus, you are now under attack. See, meeting Jesus is a prerequisite for being under attack.